Hello, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel DevOps with Anil. Today, I in previous video basically I have given you the few commands working with the Docker file. So these commands I have executed it and try to show you how we can work on Docker file. Today we need to use others as well. I can here I can use in the same file and it I can explain you, but today I'm planning to do give you the real life example. Generally anyone facing in the industries. So generally Docker file is used for our application. That application need to be run. So in any language like Java or it might be the React or Angular or any type of language, it is going to run on the Docker inside that, and that need to be published. So I am going to take a Spring Boot application example from scratch. I am doing everything from scratch. You can follow me and you can create your own application, but if you have any problem I will upload my application into GitHub as well. So let's quickly start it. Let's start with the first creating an application. So how to create application? Let us start with the not application. Let me start with the repository so that I can upload it over here. Git ignore. Let me put Java master branch create repository. So nothing, just I need to clone this in my local. I'm going to clone on this folder only. In the Docker git clone paste. So it is going to create this folder. Yeah, it's done now. Okay, so now I'm going to create Spring initializer, Spring Boot. I'm using it, so Spring start Spring is an initializer. Here group name I'm passing Docker, and here the name would be Docker demo, Docker hyphen demo. Artifactory name I'm passing it, so that is fine. Nothing. Java 21 is fine. I'm using Maven as a build. Java is a language and dependency. I'm going to use minimal dependency, so let me use web, Spring Web, Lombok, Lombok, and then trace TRA distributed tracing, and what else? Let me have dev tool as well. So this dependency, although only I'm going to use this one and this one, others are optional, but it is good to have. We are not going to do anything for now, but I will show you what is the required of the other as well later point of the time when I explaining other things. So let's generate the code. It is downloaded here, so let me extract it. Extract all. Extract. Okay, Docker demo. So I need these all files. basically these files, and I'm going to put Control C. Now I need to open that directory, the one which I have cloned it. I need to open this directory on IntelliJ. You can use Eclipse and STS, anything you can use it. So I'm going to open that directory over here in my workspace, YouTube, Docker, and Docker daemon. So I'm going to select this one, trust this project, new, this window only. Okay, until the time I am going to, let me close this because I don't want to confuse. Okay, so here, what else? Docker demo inside of Docker here. Whatever I have copied it, let me paste over here. Replace the file destination. Okay, so it pasted over here. Let us see, quickly look into that form, and here are the dependencies: actuator, spring web, IO micrometer, dev tool, and lambok. Okay, so these are the dependency. Now quickly go to the, here I'm going to change the port because my port 8080 is already occupied. Spring, sorry, server dot port, load, it's not yet loaded, that's the reason it is not coming. Quickly, let me first check the, wait a second, let me check JDK project structure. Yeah, it's 21, so it's fine. Server 8081, it's still downloading, because of that it is not showing, it is trying to download that everything. Okay, so let me create here one class, Java class, and Java class will be in the package of controller dot dot demo controller. Okay, so let me use at the rate rest controller at the rate slf4 for logging. Here public response response entity string welcome method return, no, let me log.info first, log.info spring boot application is running fine. Okay, return new response entity. Here the message would be welcome to my Docker tutorial and http status dot. Okay, okay, welcome. So this method need to be as a getter, and then path is path. Let me put it this one. Sorry, not getter. Sorry, should be not get mapping. It should be get mapping. Get mapping at the rate. Okay, and the path will be this. Okay, so this is done. I can run this now. Enable Lombok. Right now I haven't done anything for Docker. I'm just creating an application with this simple line of code after downloading it, and this simple line of code, so that when when I will run the application, I will show you how to basically use this application for deploying using a Docker and run application on Docker. So my application is started. It is started. Docker demo is started and port is 80801. Let's quickly check that. Localhost 80801. So welcome to my Docker tutorial. The same message which I added it over here, and the trace ID. This one is the basically I have added a trace ID. So each request having their own trace ID, and it will follow like this. Okay. Others are null because we don't have trace ID for that. So this is working. Now let me stop it. Come to the Docker one. So let me create Docker file in the root directory of here. Let us create new file, Docker file. Okay. Let me add later. I will add it everything on a GitHub as well, so that you can take a reference of that. So what is the first one? From we need a Java to run our application. Okay. So for that, from where we can get Java? Let us check in official documentation, OpenJDK. So let me show you again. Explore the Docker Hub code. Here we need to search OpenJDK, and we need to pick the official one. So let me click on the official documentation document only. So in the Java OpenJDK, these are that. So I'm interested on this OpenJDK. It is official. Here is also written. So what is the image name? Is the OpenJDK. Okay, and I need the version of a 21. I don't want to 24 and all, because my application. So here see, 21 is not there, but if we go on list of tags, where I can find the list of tag, OpenJDK, here it is showing 11. It's just saying that we can pass the version, it will work. So let me quickly follow that one. I need 21 because I have selected in the POM 21 only. Java version, where is the Java version? Yeah, here. So it should be maintain it. Okay. Now what next? We need to build this. We need to copy this whole file into that specific location. Then only we can run build command. So for building command, maven clean install is the building command. Okay. So how to copy this? Copy this every file in from here to in our directory. So that can be done from copy. So copy dot slash slash which folder can select, and let me create a new folder, demo. Okay, demo will be the new folder when I build it. Okay, then I need to run the working no first let me select create a working directory, work dir. What does it mean by that work dir? By default our container will run from that directory, so slash demo will be our working directory. Okay, so always be the our starting point of that copy. After the copy, demo will be there. Okay, now run mvn clean install -u. Basically it will download that whatever the required -u is, that it will be forced to download if it is not present in the local repository. Okay, mvn clean install -u. Now this will create a jar file. So let me run quickly jar file name. Here if I use maven here, where is gone? Let me use terminal. Terminal is this mvn clean install. Okay, it is looking for Java 21. So here is the maven. Here I can use it. Mvn clean install -u. So it is picking that Java 21. It is just building it and creating an artifactory for me to deploy it. Okay, so the artifactory is created in the see after the directory. um, this is our demo one, and here we need to change little bit one more thing. In the build section, plugins. Let me Google quickly final name to add, so that final name in POM file. I just forget the in the build section final name in build section. Okay, here I can pass that final name. Yeah, this one. So what would be the my final name? It should be artifactory name. Let me put that dollar artifact ID. Okay, so let me again quickly run the same command. This time it will be create with the final name only in the target. Okay, so what is the name this time? Let me show you in the target. This is our jar. Okay, this is the jar location target, and then so in the again go to that Docker file. After creating this, it will be created a file. So I am going to move that file from there to no need to move it, leave it. So directly I am going to use entry point. It is not showing. Yeah, entry point. Here I'm going to pass Java, CMD. I'm going to pass. I'm using both iPhone jar, comma, path of the file will be slash demo slash then target and this one. So internally when we run our container, what it will be executed? It will be executed both. First, always the priority in the Docker is that let me comment out over here. From entry point it will pick Java, and from command it will pick -jar, and then this command is going to be executed to run our application. At the time of container start, when we use docker run command, this command is executed. So I will tell you what is the exact difference between entry point and CMD later, but for now, always keep in mind that entry point is always come first and then proceeding with the jar. If I can want to do like I want to only use entry point, then is it possible? Yes, it is possible. I can just only the same thing, I can write it only on entry point if I want, comma. I just need to copy this because it is array. I need to just each and every command I need to pass it with the array format. That's it. So it's the same thing. If I want to pass only with the command, I can do that. Okay. Let me go with this Control X and Control V. Here need to be put comma. Okay. So right now I am using both. Okay, what else in the official documentation? What are the reference need to be checked? We already use add. Add is for downloading that file from internet. So that's it. Argument. Okay, we can use the argument. Hmm. We can use the argument for now. I'm not using it. Expose, basically let's use the expose. So if you remember, I have added server.port over here is 8081. Okay, so let expose this 8081. Expose 8081. What does it mean then actually? Expose, nothing is going to be open port for you, nothing it will do. It is just the purpose of user to know that when you run the application, server is going to run basically on port 8081 only, but it will not saying that even I can put 8082, but still server is going to run 8081 because we are passing server dot port is here, server dot port is 8081, so it is going to pass that only. Okay, so it is nothing like that, it is just for information purpose. Expose is that our application expose port 8081. Okay, what else here? Label, let me add label. Label is also another information part. Let me see how to use it. Add a metadata. So it is just a key value pair of that, and it is not going to use it. It is an instruction added a metadata of image. It is just an instruction provided metadata of image. So let me use this one, version 1.0, only label. Okay. Another one is maintainer. Maintainer is basically who is the maintaining that file. So maintainer instruction set by author field to generate images. The label instruction is much more flexible version of this. You should and you should use it instead. So maintainer is outdated and deprecated. It is still working, but it migrated from maintainer to a label. So that would be the best way to use it. But we can use it maintainer as well. Here, just in double quotes, at the rate DevOps with Anil. Okay, who is maintaining that? DevOps with Anil. This image. And what else? On build, we are going to run later cell command if we want to execute any cell command. User, I'm not going to use for now, but we can change the user or group ID using user. Volume, for now I'm not creating any volume. A work directory, I already explained you that work directory is basically the path where the container is going to be work as a working directory. So let me remove these things from here and add it over above the entry point. Okay. Sorry, here is comma is extra. Okay. Now it is fine. Java hyphen Java. So I have covered almost everything. Let us try to build this one and try to run and test it. So open the terminal, clear it. For building it, first check that Docker engine is running or not. So let me quickly show you. Docker desktop is running in my machine. Okay. Now Docker build sample Java sample Java project. Let me use this way name, and this is a v1 version. Okay. Build hyphen t is missing, so let me use hyphen t, and the path will be dot. So let's see. So OpenJDK21 is not there, so it is trying to download it. OpenJDK21 first, because it is not available in my machine. Actually, I should put these initial details, Control X. It should be present over here starting, because these are not going to change over the period of time. So whatever the change is, means whatever we are not planning to change after creation of first time, so it should be present in the top, so that cache, it will be used as a cache. These are going to use as a cache when I run next time. So it will always start from here, running whatever the change I am doing it. Suppose copy, if file is changing anything, then it will do again copy thing. I have a doubt it will work or not. Dot is there, but let's see. Generally we copy only jar, so we provide the jar path, but right now I'm trying to build as well in Docker container. Means creating the image. I'm trying to build the image as well. So what is that? Okay, so what it is saying that mvn command, mvn clean install, mvn is not present in here. So first we need to make sure that maven is installed in this OpenJDK. So there is a two way. I can run maven clean command in my machine and try to copy over here only the jar thing. But Here we want to run Maven, so MVN need to be installed. So how to install in Ubuntu Maven? Let us quickly pick that Maven install on MVN install on Docker open JDK. So Maven official image, I'm not going to use. I can use the Maven official image for as well. Let us see if is there available Maven official image. Instead of OpenJDK, we can pick Maven, which is already have Maven installed. So we are not worried about that one. Yeah, let me check that. This Maven is there, and what is the Java version? I need to use the Java version. Tags. So here in the information, Amazon 821. This one is Amazon 21. So I can pick this tag Debian. Let me not pick the Debian one. Okay, we can pick that Debian as well, no problem with that. Not one, not bookworm. Let me pick this one. Okay, this tag. So Maven is going to install and it is going to work. So here Maven colon, I'm going to use this tag because I need a 21 Amazon Java 21. So this will having those details. Again, we can check that if this version is there or not. Docker images. So these are the images. Let me again build it with sample tv1. This time again it will download because this is not present in my machine. It's taking time to download this 213. Hopefully it take not much time. Yeah, it downloaded. Now extracting it. Yeah, copy is done. Now running Maven clean install. It is running Maven clean install. It will take 1 minute time because it is trying to download the this dependencies, whatever the required dependencies is there, it is trying to download it. It is not showing here what are the dependencies it is downloading, but background it definitely it is downloading that. Exporting the layer. So maintainer is deprecated and no error, right? So entry point and all it's just created, so we should able to see this time Docker images. See, Java sample project, it is created that much. Let us quickly run this and try to test it on our local host. Okay, so how we can run it? Docker run -d, because it is running on application, so we are not interested on to run on interactive mode. It can be run on that. -p is basically port. So what would be the port? I am going to pick the port 80, and inside that expose port what we have set is that 80801 8081. So I am going to use that as well, 8081. Okay, and what else? Docker run and name hyphen name. Let me pick web, and then image name colon what is the tag is using, v1. So now let me execute it. So my application, let me check if it is running or not. Docker ps, it is running, it is showing it is running. So let how to check the log of a container. So if you want to check docker logs and container id. So container id or container name, it would be fine. Here I am passing web. See, it is showing the log, but unfortunately after the log it is finished, it is come out. So if you want to follow the log after the running as well, means it is till the time you don't want to come out, you want to follow it, then you need to again use the same command, and then in the end -f, it will be wait for it to see that. So the application is running, and see the cursor, it is not giving you the terminal to execute it. So let us first test that our application is running or not properly. Localhost, what is the host port we are using it? 80. So welcome to tutorial, and here see the log is coming from the container. It is this log is coming from the container. If I control C, here I need to put control C to come out from the log follow, and it's still docker ps. So this is my application running on Java project, and I have used everything in the present in the reference. Okay, so that's it for this video. It is basically long, very much long. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching it. Please hit the like button if you like it, and subscribe for more video like this.